Hey YouTube, DPal3543 here. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. Before we get started, let me go ahead and give you guys a quick update on what's going on. So first off, obviously I feel more up to recording. My mental health has gotten much better. I'm finally starting to move on and heal from this. More or less, I lost another friend yesterday. I've lost almost all of my closest friends. I should say friends, because my soon-to-be ex-wife was cheating on me with one of them, uh, and then everybody else just kind of sided with her and her lies. My wife did send a flying monkey after me recently. For those of you who don't know what that is, a flying monkey is a person who hangs around a narcissistic, especially narcissistic abusers like my wife. The narcissist usually uses the flying monkey to harass or spy on the victim, in which case me. In my case, it was harassment. My wife sent the flying monkey to harass me, and I know they're trying to provoke me, but I'm not going to let them get to me. I've been blocking the number, taking screenshots. They've given me evidence to use against my wife, good evidence to use against my wife. And I'm not going to go into too many details about that at the moment, because I've also received confirmation that my wife and her friend have been using my YouTube videos to fabricate evidence against me. They've been taking the audio files from my videos and compiling them into different audio files to make it seem and sound like a live audio recording of me saying some horrible things that I never said at all. I mean, there's not much I can really do about that other than completely privatizing my channel, but at this point, we're 2 months, almost 2 months into this mess, and it's already done and gone. So let them use their falsified evidence. I have legitimate evidence. It don't matter. Hold on. Stop it, puppy. Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, I've lost friends. Some things have happened. I've been forced to go to the police and CPS. But that's all I will say about that. For now, I'll give you guys more information when I can, or when I feel more comfortable doing so without the concern of them trying to use my own evidence against them, against me, the way narcissists tend to do. But I haven't the flying monkey hasn't been getting to me at all. Sorry about the glare of the window there, but the flying monkey hasn't been getting to me at all. I haven't been letting them bug me. I haven't been home still. I've had people go to my house to get things for me, things that I wanted or needed. Well, okay, that's technically a lie. I went back to my house a couple times just to get my mail. I just stopped by to get my mail. I checked to make sure my house was still standing, because I know my wife isn't staying there. And I have received several texts from Evergy over the last few weeks, semi-regularly, that, hey, power's out in your area. Okay, that was a concern, so sorry about the pups. Just had to make sure that my house was still standing. Phoebe, leave the cat alone. Make sure my house was still standing so I could go back home once the divorce is done and over with. And they just, did I say get my mail? Yeah, get my mail. And then I had one incident when I ordered food to be delivered here to where I'm staying, but I forgot to change the delivery address, so it ended up going back to my house, so I had to go back to my house to get that. But I wasn't there for long. But other than that, I haven't been going back to my house. I'd like to. I know I can't right now. It's still illegal, technically. I mean, the cop said I could go back. They just want to advise that I go back and stay there, because if my wife were to show up, then I would be arrested. But yeah, But other than that, I've been going to work. I've been going on adventures. Me and my best friend went out to Six Flags a couple weeks. I think, yeah, the weekend before this last weekend. So I guess about a couple weeks ago, earlier this month. Me and my best friend went out to Six Flags St. Louis. We stayed at Jellystone Resort. Had a good time. Drank a lot of booze. Still haven't gotten drunk yet. Anyway, I ended up writing some poems, about 5 poems, and my best friend was passed out in pain because before our trip he got into a bike wreck, not a motorcycle, but he's got an electric bike. Made a bad turn or something like that, wiped out, covered in bruises. He was in a lot of pain from the day before, our first day there. So this was the second day, our second of 4 days. Yeah, second of 4 days. And he was in a lot of pain, so he was just passed out. I was sitting out on our picnic table on the porch of our cottage for hours. I was out there for hours. I was smoking my pipe, and I was drinking a whole lot of wine. I went through like 5 cups of wine and a can of pina colada. no, just 5 cups of wine and some Irish coffee. If you don't know what that is, it's a coffee with Irish cream whiskey in it. Really good. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm starting to write a book of poems. I want to have that published, but it's going to be a book of poems that share my experience, the thoughts that went through my mind, and the feelings that I experienced. And I want to publish that so other people can get an idea of what guys who end up in these kind of situations go through. Because, typically, it's a common misconception that guys aren't affected by the divorce, that we don't feel pain, not people in the eyes, and especially to people, individuals like my wife, narcissists. Ella, we're not considered people. And this entire time, throughout all these experiences, my wife, her flying monkey, my former friends have all denied my feelings, the existence of my feelings, my right to feel what I feel. Phoebe, leave the cat alone. They don't want to play. Sorry about that. But enough of that. Let's just get into the game. So, today I'm bringing you the 124th best Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time. Oh, and also I've been getting a great, I have a great support system. I joined a divorce support group. They've been a great big help for me. My coworkers have been a big help. And my friends I have left have also been a great big help, and I am so thankful for them. And I probably wouldn't be up to the point that I'm able to go out and do things, that I'm able to play games again. I'm still looking. But yeah, I'm able to play games again. I'm able to go out and do things. I've gone out to amusement parks. I've gone out to a museum. I've gone hiking. I'm living my life. I'm terrified for the safety of my son. And again, I'll go into details about that later. My son's life is in danger at the moment because of my wife, but I'll go into that another time. Anyway, so like I said, I'm bringing the 124th best Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time. And that deck is Koa'ki, the Koa'ki deck. Okay, so this first appeared in May of 2014 at the YGO Open Atlanta. It was a Trap Tricks deck run by Ezzy Smoot, who placed 5th to 8th place. It was then seen in June of 2014 at the Tulsa, Oklahoma Regionals. It was a Hand Fire Fist Koa'ki Meru, run by Michael Classel, who placed 5th to 8th place. Then again, August 2014, at the Yu-Gi-Oh! State Championships in North Carolina. It was just Koa'ki Meru deck, run by Scott Aaron Wiggs, who placed in 2nd. And then September 2014 at Yu-Gi-Oh! Open Atlanta, which was a pure Koa'ki deck, run by Ezzy Smoot. who placed 9th to 16th place. And then it last appeared in November 2014 at the Fargo, North Dakota Regionals. It was a Fire Fist Koa'ki Meru run by Alan Mejia, who placed 5th to 8th place. So it did pretty okay. It did okay for itself in its short run time. It was only there for a year. I don't know why it disappeared. Maybe certain cards got hit at the time. I wasn't really in the competitive field. Well, I was and I wasn't. My competitive field was the library, just random tournaments at the library. Every Monday, I think they were. um, for the most part, that was about it, though. Um, so yeah, I don't know why this. See, I'm pretty sure Koa'ki Miru still kind of appeared here and there, online anyway. And as you'll notice, I am on Dueling Nexus. That's simply because it is so much easier to find duels on Nexus right now. Dueling Book I've played on for a little bit to try to, help get me out of my depression, my funk, if you will, and get, because it's something I like to do. It's my comfort game. It brings me a lot. One thing I will share, though, is that one of the last things my wife told me did was criticize me for still, for any potential new viewers, about almost a month after I got married, on June 5th, 2018, one of my good friends, the friend that mentored me and got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first place, commit suicide. And 4 years later, obviously, I'm still upset. I'm still hurt and sad about that. Yeah, that's normal. A good friend, commit suicide. You don't recover from that. It's a scar I will carry for the rest of my life. That is a sadness I will carry for the rest of my life. And my wife criticized me. She yelled at me for still being sad about that. And I know this is out of the blue, and I'm sorry for ruining the mood. But, she yelled at me for still being sad about it. She said that my method of coping is unhealthy, that I need to let go and move on, blah, 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 blah. All I do to cope with the loss is every year on his anniversary. I mean, I usually always carry a Yu-Gi-Oh deck around me in the first place, because you never know if you're going to run into somebody who also plays and wants to duel. But around the anniversary, in the month of June specifically, May and June specifically, I specifically carry around the last deck I got from him, which is my Burning Abyss deck. And somehow that's unhealthy covering next to him. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the duel to see if we have, see, just like that. If this deck can stand in today. I have been dueling in ranked quite a bit on here, so if you guys are on my player left. And they left again. And they're back. And they're ready. I have been disconnected from the server, apparently. Also, I just now noticed I had no audio on. Okay. So that's a thing that happened. Alrighty, trying to do it. Now, I can't guarantee I'm gonna be, uploading daily or recording daily, because I still have, it's an emotional roller coaster. Some days I'm great, some days I'm still kind of depressed and sad. Like yesterday I ended up being sad because I just found out I lost another friend. But other days it all depends on how things are going. And also if I'm alone enough, I don't want to be a bother and record a video while there's other people around, Eesh, not a great opening here, so let's just set these cards and then there's only like 11 monsters in the deck, 18 spells, and the rest are traps out of 40 cards, so I guess it's only natural. Yes, okay. That's not going to do me any good. Reflection of Endymion. Interesting. 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 So I guess I got a compulse here. Well, yeah, I should have saved room for Tanky or something. But also, shout out to Koa'ki777. If you see this, thank you for the duel. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do me any good. Okay, so I'm facing Endymion. So that okay. So I don't have high hopes for this duel. Because of that. I know for a fact it's not going to manage to keep up with Endymion. But, we'll see. Especially since I'm not drawing any monsters. That's not, doing me any good. And if you hear the puppies barking and playing, whatever, I apologize for that. There's not much I can do about that. No, there's nothing I can do about that. No response. Really? Really? Yes. Warning it. Get rid of that now. That might have been a mistake. But I guess we'll see. Whoa. This is actually the earliest I've gotten home in quite some time. Frankly honest with you. So, that helps. Are you gold? Am I facing gold? Oh, wait. No, I'm not in ranked. Never mind. Don't matter. All of my stuff is gone except for this. Okay. Why can't I compulse? That's okay. That's why I have this. Unless they can do something about that. Can you? Yep. Get rid of their field spell for that. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should have. Sorry about that, too. Our dog. One of our dogs likes to bark at nothing. There's nothing there, and they're barking anyway. I guess let's just go inside. Trella! 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 Let me turn off my mic. Alright, I am back. I am sorry about that. There really is nobody there. I just went and checked, and there's literally nobody out there. What? Anyway, as suspected, get puppy. This tech doesn't work very well right now. I'm sure if I maybe change a few cards, or maybe... Yeah, no, I just can't see this. Yeah, no. So from the build I have anyway, it doesn't work very well in this format, or at least not right now. Maybe, obviously, I didn't draw any monsters, and I couldn't use my trap cards. Somehow they managed to prevent me from activating my trap cards. I don't know if that was their pendulum monster, or... But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think this deck should be higher on the list or lower on the list? If you think you could make the deck better, feel free to share a deck profile screenshot of your deck list and Discord. In my Discord server, I will post a link for that down in the description below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content or other gaming content when I get back into my house and have it cleaned up and whatnot, seriously, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.